The state of exception. The Rupture, or how the fatigues of the consuming multitude have denied dear leader his rightful state of exception. Oh, the profound, spectacular tragedy of our time. We, the multitude, once heralded as the unruly source of insurgency, have failed, utterly and fantastically, to grant dear leader the necessary chaos. We have denied him his miracle. We have refused to validate the Ausnahmezustand he so desperately seeks, that pure, exquisite moment when the law suspends itself, making way for the decisionist sovereign to transcend all rule in the name of the so-called public good. For Schmidt, that old Nazi jurist whose ghost haunts the current political decision, understood that the sovereign is he who decides on the exception. Yet, dear leader, in his magnificent, yearning desire to fulfill his superego inner fascism, cannot decide upon an exception that the masses refuse to constitute, an exception they refuse to live in genuine terror of. We lament, ironically, the miserable failure of the great contemporary project, the production of the politically necessary, tumultus. That glorious, anxiety-producing noise required to justify the senatus consultum ultimum, that ultimate appeal to chaos which would allow the suspension of the jus civis, transforming citizens into mere hostes. But alas, the multitude has been so diligently worked over by the cruel, grinding gears of neoliberal governmentality, that we are incapable of producing anything more volatile than a flurry of angry digital likes, or a perfectly curated, ideologically cynical meme. The irony, my dear companions in the spectral diaspora, is thick enough to choke the engines of the Grossraum itself. Dear leader, longing to embody that singular, unchecked force, the Führer, capable of issuing laws with the force of law, is rendered impotent not by resistance, but by our unbearable docility. The neoliberal ploy has worked too well. We have become forcibly individuated and trapped in the relentless pursuit of maximum utility and self-care. We mistake integrative cooptation for mutual recognition, yearning for justice when the state only offers just us. How can we rise up, organize, or constitute a worthy emergency when we are drowning in the sea of incommensurable differences known as banal postmodern identity politics? The subaltern caverns are too comfortable for meaningful rupture.